Hi, welcome back to our channel. We are back with our next story. 3rd October 1996, Niharchand Bishnoi, residing in Bikaner, comes to know that in Badnagaon, 6 deers were killed by hunters. He reaches there along with some villagers. They all charge back the hunters. Out of fear, those hunters start shooting in air. Somehow, a bullet hit Niharchand Bishnoi, but he refuses to move from that place and lay aside wounded. Helplessly, those hunters leave the area without the deers. And Niharchand Bishnoi took his last breath over there beside those dead deers. In 1999, Niharchand Bishnoi was given Shaurya Chakra for his bravery in saving wildlife, and he becomes the first ever civilian citizen in India to get this award. People outside the Bishnoi community may not be aware of this incident, but in Bishnoi community, people worship him. Now, let's get to the main part of the story. We all are aware of the threat given to the famous actor Salman Khan from Lawrence Bishnoi to apologize over Black Bull incident. We will not get into the depthness of the fact that he is correct or not, but our viewers should know why the Bishnoi community is so angry over Salman Khan. Bishnoi community believes all animals are like humans. This is the only community in the world where woman doesn't hesitate to breastfeed a motherless deer. The founder of the Bishnoi community, Guru Jambeshwar, has taught them to believe all have lives. This community even don't hesitate to give life to save plant and trees. Let's listen to another incident of this community to understand better. The khejri tree, also known as the Indian desert golden tree, is found in the state of Rajasthan and is a symbol of survival in the Thar desert. This tree is full of greenery in desert and is culturally and economically important, supporting the rural economy and providing food, fuel and fodder. In 1730, the king of Jodhpur was Ajay Singh. He needed woods for his palace. He ordered his soldier to cut the khejri tree near his palace. As soon as the villager, namely Amrita Devi, gets the information, she stood in front of the tree in order to save it and told the soldiers that before cutting the tree, they have to cut her head first, and the soldier cut her head and followed that in order to save the tree, Amrita Devi's 3 daughters also faced the same consequences. And after that, her husband was also killed by the soldiers. And to shock more that day, more than 300 people of the Bishnoi community gave their life to save the khejri tree. But this brave story was never ever published in any history book. Here, we get the clear ideology of Bishnoi community that for them bravery is saving the helpless, saving tree and speechless animals. The Black Bull case. According to Lawrence Bishnoi, since his childhood, when he came to know that Salman Khan has killed Black Bull, he always wanted revenge. And to know more, in the year 1998, Salman Khan, along with his co-stars, were shooting in Jodhpur for a movie namely Hum Saath Saath Hai. In late night, the villagers heard some bullet firing noise, and when they rushed to the place after hearing the sound, they found a car rushing backwards. They couldn't stop the car, but some villagers did recognize Salman Khan in the car, and later they found two chinkar and three black bulls dead. On further investigation, the forest department reached the farmhouse where Salman Khan and the crew was staying, and on 2nd October, Bishnoi community made an FIR on Salman Khan, who was immediately arrested but was bailed out within some time. And this case is still on with 27 years. But Salman Khan has maximum stayed 18 days in jail in these 27 years. In April 10, 2006, a trial court convicted Salman Khan under the Wildlife Protection Act. The Bollywood actor was fined Rs 25,000 and sentenced to 5 years of imprisonment. In August 31st, 2007, the Rajasthan High Court suspended the sentence given to the actor. However, Salman Khan was ordered not to fly overseas without formal permission. Moreover, the actor spent a week in Jodhpur Central Jail before his sentence was suspended. The High Court also dropped charges under Arms Act following his appeal. In December 2012, the High Court revised charges against Salman Khan. The actor was charged with Section 9/51 of the Wildlife Protection Act. In November 13, 2013, Rajasthan High Court stayed the sentence of the actor, allowing him to get a UK visa for a film shooting. The actor was denied a visa for the UK in August 2013 owing to the charges. In July 9, 2014, the Supreme Court issued a notice to the actor on the Rajasthan government's plea. The state government had challenged an earlier Rajasthan High Court order that had suspended his conviction. In July 25, 2016, Salman Khan was acquitted by the Rajasthan High Court in the Jodhpur, Black Bull and Chingara poaching case of 1998. The High Court remarked that there was no evidence to prove that the animals that were found dead were shot by Khan's licensed gun. 2016, the Rajasthan government files an appeal in Supreme Court against the High Court's decision to acquit Salman Khan in the two cases that happened in 1998. The state government said that the actor should go back to jail in the two poaching cases. The Supreme Court agrees to fast track a plea filed by the Rajasthan government further. In July 2017, Salman Khan fails to appear before the Jodhpur court. The actor, who was to be present at the court for verification of bail bonds related to the Arms Act case, did not appear, giving issues of security reasons. In March 28, 2018, final arguments of the case was completed in the trial court, after which Chief Justice Magistrate Dev Kumar Khatri had reserved the judgment. In April 2018, Salman Khan, along with Saif Ali Khan, Tabbu, Sonali Bindre, Neelam Kothari, reached Jodhpur, and in 5th April 2018, Salman Khan got a 5-year jail term and Rs 10,000 penalty, while the rest of the actors walked free. In April 7, 2018, the Jodhpur court granted Salman Khan bail in the Black Buck poaching case. In February 2021, the Rajasthan government, in its petition to the High Court, had claimed that Salman Khan had submitted a fake affidavit in relation to the Arms Act. In February 11, 2021, Jodhpur District and Session Court rejected Rajasthan government's plea against Salman Khan for producing a false affidavit in the Arms Act case. In 2018, Lawrence Bishnoi announced that he would kill Salman Khan and take revenge on behalf of the entire Bishnoi community. In 2022, when Salman Khan's father Salim Khan found a note on a bench during his routine morning walk which clearly mentioned that Salman Khan would be killed. And again in 2023, Salman Khan received three threat mails on his official mail ID. In March 2023, Lawrence Bishnoi gives an interview from jail where he again said that his only dream from childhood is to kill Salman Khan. In April 2023, a guy named Rocky called Mumbai police and stated that they will kill Salman Khan. In 14th April 2024, it crosses all limits when two people on a motorcycle fired bullets in Salman Khan residence Galaxy apartment in Bandra. In 12th October 2024, a very close friend of Salman Khan and a renowned politician, Baba Siddiqui, was shot by three shooters in Mumbai. He was then rushed to Lilavati Hospital where he was declared dead. And within couple of hours, Lawrence Bishnoi gang claimed that they killed Baba Siddiqui. They further added who will help or who are close to Salman Khan would be killed by them. Baba Siddiqui is very close to the family of Salman Khan. When in 2002 Salman Khan was convicted in hit and run case, Baba Siddiqui along with Salman Khan's sister rushed to High Court. He connected the famous lawyer Harish Salve who withheld Salman Khan's conviction. But after the death of Baba Siddiqui, Mumbai police is very much concerned about the safety of Salman Khan and family. They have increased police posting in front of his house and also stopped his public appearances. And moreover, more than 40 police are available in Salman Khan's safety. And in a recent interview, Salim Khan said that they are avoiding public appearances. And now to wonder who is Lawrence Bishnoi and why is he so powerful? He is presently in jail from last couple of years. He murdered the famous singer Sidhu Musala from jail itself and also Baba Siddiqui and giving threats to Salman Khan. Lawrence Bishnoi was born in 12 February 1993 in Punjab, and as he was so fair in complexion, his mother named him Lawrence. Lawrence is a Christian name meaning bright white. He was interested in sports since childhood. He was a wrestler. His father was in police and he wanted Lawrence to become an IAS officer. After completing his high school, he moved to Chandigarh, where he got admitted in DAV college, and his growing interest in student politics made him friends with Goldie Bra. Yes, Goldie Bra, who is managing Lawrence Bishnoi Group from Canada, and he killed Sidhu Muswala as confirmed by Lawrence Bishnoi. In 2011, to protest in students' election, Lawrence formed a political party, namely Student Organization of Punjab University, SOPU in short. But unfortunately, he lost his first election, and he took the defeat as an insult, and due to which he brought a revolver and attacked the winning political party workers. And to confirm some media reports, Lawrence had a girlfriend in college. His girlfriend was allegedly targeted by the rival group and reportedly set on fire. After her death, Bishnoi entered the crime world completely. And after a couple of years, Lawrence became friends with Sampath Nehra. Sampath was son of a political inspector. Lawrence, Goldie and Sampath collectively had opened a crime syndicate in Punjab and Haryana. In Haryana, they made an alliance with Kala Jatri, and in Delhi with Jitendra Gogi. After that, Lawrence started asking ransom from businessmen. By 2012, he completely left his house. In 2014, Lawrence was arrested from Rajasthan and sent to Bharatpur jail. And he managed to escape at the time of court production during a Mohali transfer case. But He was again arrested in 2016. Since then till date, he is in jail custody. But he has not stopped his work, which he is monitoring from jail itself. His gang is actively working in various parts of India and abroad. 29 May 2022. The famous singer Sidhu Moosewala was killed by 24 bullets, and which openly has been accepted by Lawrence that Goldie Bra had killed him. 5th December 2023. Rashtriya Rajput Karni Sena's president Sukhdev Singh Gogamedi was killed by some shooters who entered his house and killed him. After a couple of hours from his death, Rohit Godara Kapirusar from Lawrence gang has accepted the crime via social media post. 14th April 2024. In the early morning around 4 o'clock, two shooters from a motorcycle fired bullet in Salman Khan's Bandra residence, and both the shooters ran away after firing the bullet, keeping aside their bike. Later, Lawrence's brother Anmol Bishnoi took responsibility of this incident via social media post, and lately we all know by now and are aware of the Baba Siddiqui incident. As per reports, at present, Lawrence gang has more than 700 shooters, and they have a complete cycle of bringing and distributing weapons from outside India. Lawrence's close aides manages reach businessmen's contact details and share with him. Lawrence threatened them from jail itself and asks for ransom. If they don't cooperate, his shooters takes the responsibility by killing them. And this gang is not operational only in India, but by the help of Goldie Bra, is active outside India also. Gangs, various members are also from Canada, US, UK and Dubai. Lawrence gang collects funding from these countries, and via Hawala services they bring these funds to India. Moreover, Lawrence Bishnoi gang is very active and popular in social media. They have more than lakhs of followers in Instagram, Facebook and YouTube. And via these social media pages, he markets his threats. And also, as per sources, the ratio of Lawrence gang age lies between 15 to 20 years of age. Most of them are not even adult. To conclude, we all do believe that the law should be very active to give a good, crime-free society to all the citizens. Thanks for your time. Please like, comment and subscribe the channel.